17 years after the Babri Masjid was demolished, the Liberhan Report is finally made public. The entire top BJP leadership stands indicted for spreading communal discord. Former Prime Minister Vajpayee is called a pseudo-moderate, but another former Prime Minister Narasimha Rao gets a virtual clean chit. The centre's action taken report calls for a bill against communal violence, but doesn't recommend action against any individual. Hello and welcome to this CNN-IBN special, The Ghost of Babri Masjid. 17 years after the Babri was demolished, the Justice Liberhan Report inquiring into the demolition has made its findings public. What are the political implications of the Babri report? That's our special political debate tonight here on CNN-IBN. Our special panel joining us tonight: Ram Madhav, leader of the RSS; Ravi Shankar Prasad, MP and spokesperson of the BJP; Manish Tiwari, MP and spokesperson of the Congress. Okay, that's our special panel, but before we come to them, let's take a look at the findings of the Liberhan Commission today that has been made public in Parliament. The Babri report. It cannot be assumed, it says, that Vajpayee, Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi, the top three BJP leaders, didn't know of the designs of the Cong Parivar. That's the first major finding. Kalyan Singh and the Uttar Pradesh cabinet have been directly blamed. Kalyan Singh, it is accused, allowed the RSS to directly run the UP government. Justice Liberhan gives a virtual clean chit to the central government, blaming the BJP and the UP government for misleading it, as well as the Supreme Court. The report also says blame must fall on the intelligence agencies for failing to anticipate the situation. What does the action taken report now of the central government say? A new law will be brought in to tackle communal violence. The Babri cases will be expedited. Specialized investigating squads formed to probe communal violence. The government should not be able to withdraw the charges related to communal riots, and political leaders should not hold office in charitable organizations. Those are all the big points. Okay, let's then come to our first big question that we are raising. Should Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the former Prime Minister, have been named in the Babri report? I want to come to you first, Ravi Shankar Prasad. Has the mask fallen off the former Prime Minister? He's been called a pseudo-moderate. He's been accused of making speeches that could have led to communal discord. Vajpayee, the moderate, has had the mask removed. How do you respond?
Well, Rajdeep, first and foremost, it is indeed very unfortunate. Justice Liberhan has been a judge and remained as a commission of inquiry for 17 years only, 48 extensions only, 10 crore expenses only. How could he miss the most elementary clause of Commission of Inquiry Act, Section 8B, which clearly mandates that if you condemn any person, you must hear him, give him notice. No order can be passed without prejudice. Mr. Vajpayee should be summoned or not was debated in 2003, the lawyer of the commission has said earlier. It was pointedly rejected. In spite of that, you don't give notice to Mr. Vajpayee, whose name was never mentioned by anyone, yet you call him iconic leader of the BJP and culpable among 68 persons named therein. So my charge is, yes, with full sense of responsibility, that is a biased report, and the name of Mr. Vajpayee has been invoked in the patent violation of propriety and law, okay, which has its own consequences.
Point taken. Let me bring in Manish Tiwari. A very serious charge there being made by Ravi Shankar Prasad. The report is biased and Vajpayee's name should not have been included in it. How do you respond?
Well, Mr. Sardesai, this is not a report of the union government. The union government appointed a commission of inquiry. The commission of inquiry came to its own conclusions based upon the evidence which was there before it. I think only Justice Liberhan will be able to answer this question. But Mr. Manish Tiwari,
the bottom line is Narasimha Rao, then Prime Minister, gets a clean chit, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who claims he was not even present on the 6th of December, is among those who some would say as a result has been held culpable.
Well, Mr. Sardesai, the report itself answers the questions when it deals with the constitutional position as to how a central government is expected to respond when a state government goes rogue. With the benefit of 2020 hindsight, we can say that possibly the union government at that point in time shouldn't have taken the assurances of the Kalyan Singh government given to the National Integration Council and to the Supreme Court at face value. But that's with a 2020 hindsight, and that brings you to a very central constitutional question as to how the union government should act in a situation whereby the state government is saying one thing and doing exactly the other.